Hey, it's Laptop Geek HD, and today I'm going to go over the Acer Predator 17 G9-791-78CE. I left a link in the description below to get a great deal on this laptop, and you also read all the user reviews and see exactly what other people are experiencing with it, so be sure to check that out. So I'm going to jump right into it with the performance. This thing is running the Intel Core i7 6700 HQ processor. This is one of Intel's latest mobile CPUs. It's running the 6th generation Skylake architecture and it has turbo boost up to 3.5 GHz with a base clock speed of 2.6 GHz. So this means it could dynamically increase or decrease depending on what you're doing. So there's a quad core processor. It's extremely powerful. You can handle very high demand software and multitasking easily. So there's also 16 GB of DDR4 dual channel memory. So again, multitasking is not an issue with this laptop. Performance is just awesome. You can handle very heavy multitasking, and 16 GB is definitely ideal for a gaming laptop, and it's suitable in this price range. So the GPU is the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 980M. This is a high-end GPU. It can handle modern games smoothly on the highest settings. And I'm going to go over some benchmarks from Notebook Check so you get a good idea of what you can expect for performance with this graphics card. So Rainbow Six Siege on ultra settings with a 1080p resolution, it gets about 80.3 frames per second. Just Cause 3 ultra settings, 59.7 frames per second. Star Wars Battlefront, 89 frames per second on high, 75 frames per second on ultra. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, high settings at 58 frames per second. Medium settings at 72 frames per second. Fallout 4, 57 frames per second on ultra settings, 70 frames per second on high settings. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, 66 frames per second on ultra settings. So that should give you a good ballpark idea of what you can expect for performance with this 980M graphics card. The one thing I really like about this laptop is the hard drives. There's two hard drives. There's a spacious 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive, so you can store a ton of games and other data, and there's also a 256 GB solid state drive, so that's where you're going to get that huge performance boost, because you'll get extremely quick boot up times, and just the overall performance of the operating system will be greatly enhanced. And you'll find that software that is installed on the solid state portion will load basically instantly. So the display is just awesome with this laptop. It has a 17.3 inch IPS displays, and IPS displays have much more accurate colors, and you also have wide viewing angles, so it's definitely ideal for a gaming laptop. And the resolution is a full HD 1080p resolution, so you get that high pixel density, and games running at this resolution will look extremely sharp and clear. And there's also that backlit keyboard, so if you game in the dark, no problem, you could easily see what you're doing. The battery life is pretty good at 5.5 hours, and this will obviously depend on what you're doing. If you're gaming, you're going to get less battery life. There's also Bluetooth, a DVD drive, it has Windows 10, and it's fairly heavy at 8.7 pounds, but that's expected for a 17.3 inch gaming laptop. And there's one HDMI port, a mini display port, Thunderbolt 3, 4 USB 3 ports, and an RJ45 port. And it also has a HD webcam as well. So to conclude, if you're looking for a powerful gaming laptop, this Acer Predator will not disappoint. It has that 980M graphics card, and it has that latest Core i7 Skylake processor. So performance is not an issue for you, and it also has that spacious hard drive and that 256 GB solid state drive. Be sure to check out the link in the description to get a great deal on this laptop, and you can read all of the user reviews and see exactly what other people are experiencing with it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.